my name's Fluffy the Destroyer and welcome to my channel. World of Warcraft is at 6.8 million subscribers. To me that's an amazing number, but still it's nothing to what they were previously. Something like 14 or 11 million at some point, I think, like the most number of subscribers. In any case, they're losing subscribers and customers, like 800,000 in the last quarter. That's a lot, but still 6.8 million. That's I would think around that would be around a revenue of $100 million. It's still a lot, but what is it to say? I mean, let's start with this. MMOs currently right now, to me, they're getting in bad shape. Take a look at Perpetuum. It's been around for ages and they've just gone on Steam. To me, I find it boring. Their quest system is really boring. The game is fun for a lot of people. I'm not just gonna diss or just, I don't want flames. I'm not flaming here. No. It's just that the game is really boring. It can be fun for some people. World of Warcraft is really fun for my wife, but she doesn't play anymore, but she did before, and she found it to be really simple, casual gameplay. It's really fun, but not to me. It's not the kind of fun that I'm looking for. There's Firefall, really recently released Firefall. It's the same thing. It's the same recipe, just applied a bit differently. It gets boring after a certain time, because even though the quest systems are a bit different here and there, it remains the same kind of quests after a certain time. Right now, I didn't take a look at the PvP because it seems to be offline or something, or I just didn't find it yet. It might be because it's an open beta. But going back to, I would say Perpetuum, I was supposed to make a multiplayer video about it. I'm not going to do it. Because if I'm going to make a video about something that I find really boring and, to be honest, it's really bland, it's empty, I'm not going to work for that. I make videos to have fun, for entertainment, for enjoyment. I'm not doing it for work, so I'm not going to do it, unfortunately. Unless something really cool happens. But I'm going to show you and everything, but besides that, no, I'm not going to touch it. Same thing with all the other types of MMOs that exist right now. There's a lot. Go on Google and find out there's a lot of them. There's Neverwinter Night. Same thing, it's really fun, and then I was able to go at level 20 or something, and I found it to be really boring. Again, the quests. And the PvP is about the same thing as any other type of MMO PvP out there. It's an arena, 15 versus 15, or 10 versus 10. That is boring to me. The only fun that I had was, wow, in MMOs, like fantasy MMOs, I didn't have any fun for a long time. What else there is? I'm just trying to think about one here. There's way too much. Oh, Dragon's Prophet, really good one, but no, that one sucked as well. It's really boring as shit as well. Don't play this one. It doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of potential on it though, like dragons. Ooh, riding dragons, everything. Cool. All the rest sucks. I'm sorry, but it does. But now, there's still World of Warcraft. With all I've just said, like, as in MMOs, because I've been in the beta of World of Warcraft. I played that, even in the alpha, if I remember, or just on time to play the alpha or the beta. I think I can't really remember, but anyway, it's been a real long time ago, and I didn't pay for the subscription after that because, well, I did for a couple of times, like for a couple of months, but there's other types of games that got me at that place. Like, for example, EVE Online in 2003, and even some games before that, and good games, but just not enough to hook me up. But what about now? It looks like not World of Warcraft, but Blizzard is returning, well, not returning, but they're on a current project. They're trying to keep it hush-hush. It's called Titan. I don't know anything about it yet. As far as I know, it's not going to be a fantasy. It's going to be something completely different. And from their saying, well, of course they're going to say that. Why would they say, well, it's complete shit? No, they're not. What they said was, it's going to blow our minds. Of course they're going to say that. They're not going to say anything else. It's supposed to blow our minds here, so yeah, whatever. Unless I don't have any proof, like any facts or anything, to me it means nothing. All I know is that they did something really awesome with World of Warcraft. It took a lot of time to work on, around 10 years if I remember right, and they came out with something really awesome at that time. But now it needs to change. A lot of things need to change. And recently, from the gathering of information that I got from the internet and like here and there, these are all rumors, by the way. It looks like they changed direction last year. So is it going to be the same thing that they were on before? I don't know. I really don't know. In all, it might sound like a surprise because, let's face it, right now I hate MMOs. I hate the whole damn thing. It's really boring. Even a PvP is boring as hell. But true, it might be fun for a lot of people, but not for me. It's like the same. Take it like this. It's like you're eating Kraft dinner or macaroni and cheese for the past 10 years and you're still finding it that it's really good. Why? I don't know. Some people do. I don't know. I really don't know. I really can't explain it why. I think it's boring as hell. But with all that said, I want World of Warcraft to succeed. Because if people are looking at World of Warcraft as example, like an example or a model, and they come up with Firefall for the latest recent one, they got a lot of work to do. Trust me. EverQuest Next is coming. So it's supposed to introduce a kind of dynamic quest system, which I have to admit it looks pretty good. Well, from what I heard anyways. So I want them to succeed, because if Titan or any other name that they're going to call their next project is going to be really good, they need money. And as far as I can say, if that is the company like Blizzard, if those people are the ones to increase the quality, like they look at World of Warcraft for some type of model, then that needs to be better than World of Warcraft to be better. I hope I'm making sense here. Then I think they need to be alive or something, and alive and kicking. Because let's face it, MMOs recently, it's been only like a matter of taking the same recipe, changing some ingredients here and there, putting a different name, a different game engine, and different graphic system, and that's it. They release it. It's like a copy and paste, but they copy different things here and there. It's getting really, really, really repetitive. Very repetitive. I'm just sick of it. But hey, if we need some failures in order to do something great at the end, sure, hey. Sure, let's Firefall let it run. Let it be alive for some time. I don't care. Even if it's free to play. I don't care if it's like free to play, because if it's boring at the end, even if it's free to play, it is boring. I don't care. Like, and that's another thing as well. Even like if a game is free to play, does it stop me or anyone on the internet saying, hey, it's free to play, you're not supposed to complain about it? Hey, fuck you, it's my time. It's my opinion, first of all. It's my time, it's my money at the end, because they're not making a service. They're not doing this for, like, hey, we're going to have fun here. No, no, no. They're releasing a game to make money. That's all. That's their main point, to make money, to make profit. They will do it in any way possible. If they have to put in microtransactions and like make fraud or something, they will do it. Like, they're gonna put some. There's been a lot of games, some do it right, some do it wrong. As in, some will put, for example, items that will increase your, like, making you more powerful, making you more faster, more powerful, give you some different items, different weapons. Some type of equipment, and some, I don't know, some other classes sometimes. That is not right if you ask me, because why cut the content of all things? And some do it right, as in we're going to put in some, I don't like it, but like new hats or new outfits or new colors, and Other things that's not going to affect the gameplay. Unfortunately, a lot of companies are putting microtransactions that are cutting the gameplay. I think of Grid Autosports, for example. This is a really recent one. It's not free to play, but they have microtransactions as in, hey, we're going to put in new maps and new modes and new cars. That is completely wrong. A lot of MMOs have been doing that kind of thing. For example, Conan. Well, I think it's Conan the Barbarian, made from, oh man, I just can't remember the name. But you were able to play until level 20 or something, or a certain level, and then after a certain level, it cuts, like the story cuts completely. In order to go forward, you have to pay more. Okay. That's a really hard one to accept. It's free to play, by the way, but the gameplay and the story cuts. Same thing with, there's a lot of other ones. I can go on and on and on, but still, I just want World of Warcraft to be, like, alive and kicking. Of all things, like, I hate MMOs, but I want it to be alive, just to serve an example for others. You want to make something good? Look for World of Warcraft for some type of influence, but don't copy and paste, for God's sake. Don't do that. It's enough with the copy. Just make yourself influenced by it, but don't go overboard with it. Anyway, my name's Fluffy the Destroyer. Thank you for watching my video. If you did like it, click on subscribe, rate, and comment. Thank you.